Oi. Today's a little bit of a different video. I did go to the GeoGuessr World Cup, so I kind of wanted to make like a little recap about it. I have a little slideshow prepared. I did not take too many photos. I'm not much of a photo taker. I hardly have any photos of myself or with anyone. I don't know why. I tend to do that on trips. I just don't think to take many photos. Like, I'll just take a picture of something very obvious. I don't know. But I have a decent amount to, like, give a story, I guess. I'm gonna start from the very beginning. This is me, this is me a couple hours before my flight from Osaka. So I went from Osaka to America. I stayed there for a couple days, and then I went to Sweden. Yeah, so this is me saying bye to her. Her name's Sela. I got her in January. She was a rescue dog. They pulled her out of the forest, out of a literal hole, in the ground, in a forest in Nara. She was with, like, her other little puppies, her other little family. Yeah, so that's Sela. She stayed at home. That's her house. She loves it in there. This is me going to the airport. I had a pretty long journey ahead of me, I guess. Everything is pink. My bag, all my bags are pink. The train ride was like an hour and a half. It's kind of far to get to the Osaka airport. What's next? Oh. Okay. So, I did get first class. And there's a story behind this. Most people who watch my stream know this already. I've yapped quite a bit about this. Oh, my dirty socks are up there, I just realized. I've yapped about this a bunch, but my mom is an United Airlines employee, so my entire life I have flown for free on standby. And most international flights, I do get first class. Usually, when I'm going to and from Japan, I think I get first class, like, I'm gonna say like 85% of the time. So it's nothing really new to me, but it is very, very nice. Like, I'm excited every time I get it, and I would never be able to fly up here if my mom didn't work for United. It's really the experience. So, like, this is my seat. It fully lies flat, and then where my feet are here is where you can extend your legs out. And you get these nice pillows and blankets, and these slippers. And you also get this amenity kit right here. There's like a toothbrush, like face wipes, like things like that, tissues. So yeah, that was my little cubby for it was like 10 hours from Osaka to San Francisco. It's like 10 hours. And then after that, oh, this is my this is the menu. So everyone gets the salad, you get to pick an appetizer. I don't eat crab or scallops, so I got the mozzarella. I think I got the chicken this time. Like, it's never that great, I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, I've never gotten the Japanese meal just because it always sells out, and when you fly standby, they treat you differently and they take your order last. So it's always picked over by the time they get to me. Very picked over. They serve me dead last. That's fine, because I'm flying up there for free. Whatever, it's fine. And then they come by with, for dessert, they come by with a little sundae cart. And you can pick your toppings, and then there's other like pastries or like cheesecake and stuff. And then there's cheese plate with grapes. And then I've never ever done this. You can get this mid-flight snack. I've never gotten this because I sleep the entire flight. I will wait until the first meal service, eat that, maybe I'll watch one movie. I won't finish the movie. I'll probably fall asleep in the middle of the movie, and then I'll wake up when they're serving breakfast. And the breakfast is usually only 2 options. I got the Belgian waffles. They were doing too much. They were really just doing too much. Like, all I needed was the waffles, but they had these caramelized peaches on top. Ugh, it was not it. It was not it. I can't complain too much. I'm literally sitting out there for free. Anyways, that's the menu. Okay, this is when I landed in San Francisco. I had a bit of a layover because I landed in San Francisco and then I have to take like an hour and a half flight to San Diego. That's where I'm from. And since I flew first class and I had the first class ticket, I'm able to go into the United Club. And I showed up right at lunchtime and they had this hot, like, pulled pork with these hot buns. And I got this sandwich as well. And I got a nice crispy Dr. Pepper. It was great. So I was digging around there until my flight. And then I got to San Diego. This is, I think, all the pictures I took of my food in San Diego. I ate In-N-Out, I think 3 times. I had burritos many times as well. And then I got this, like, chicken, I don't know, feta cheese salad type thing. It was good. Oh, I stayed here for... So after arriving in San Diego, I stayed there for about 4 days. So I had a pretty decent time to like get adjusted and get sleep before. Okay, this is heading to Sweden. It was a long journey. So we had to go back up to San Francisco. There was many different flight paths that we could take. Flying standby, like, that means that we take the seats. I was going with my mom and dad. We take the seats that no one bought or no one like shows up for. So we have to look at the numbers online to see where is going to be the best to fly out of in order to get a seat. Like, we could have gone through Denver, Houston, Newark, like a few other different places, but San Francisco looked like the best. It was the longest flight though, because we were going... Oh, well, we had to go from San Francisco to London. That's the flight path that we chose. That was a mistake. I'll get into that, but that was a mistake flying into damn Heathrow. Oh my god. Awful. So, this is us on the plane to Heathrow. This is my dad. He got bored, so he pulled out his compass. He was just getting entertained by his compass. I don't know. We had to transfer through the airport and I was being a tourist. I don't know. I thought this was like, ooh, cool London thing. Let me take a picture. So I've gotten this picture. And this unfortunate plate of food that I got. I was so excited to eat a full breakfast. Not full English breakfast. And I was presented with this. I don't think there was one thing on this plate that was really that good. I mean, it was airport food. But like, there was no seasoning. Like, I'm not used to having to season my own food. There was no salt and pepper. I did not get butter for my bread. These were unedible. These mushrooms right here, unedible. And the beans, like, I thought the beans were gonna hit because I love all beans. Oh, but that too had no flavor at all. And like, this hash brown thing looks freezer burnt, doesn't it? It was disappointing. It was disappointing. And that airport was fucking hell. I will never go through Heathrow. Heathrow is trash. It was horrible. Our layover in Heathrow was like 5 hours long. We got in at like 7:30 a.m. and the next flight out to Stockholm was at 1 p.m. God, it was so loud in there. It was like 9 a.m. when I was eating this, and there was people all surrounding me getting on the beers at 9 a.m. Like, I saw people like 6 beers down at 9 a.m. I mean, like, have fun, but like, it was kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy. Okay, this is me arriving in Stockholm. I was ridiculously tired. But I was happy to be there. The airport, the customs, everything was very chill. It was a good landing experience. And then I met up with Sean. I spent most of my time on this trip with Sean RL underscore. Shout out. This was the first beers of the trip. They were okay. This Danish, pretty sure this is from Denmark. They're alright. And then we got this like, I guess kebab type thing. I don't think it was very proper, but it was good. It was a lot of food and like, but it was very salty. Like, it like hurt my mouth. It was so salty. It was good though. It was a good first meal there. Like I've been to Europe one time and I only went to Belgium. And that was great. But Sweden definitely felt different. Like my first impressions of it was like really good. Like I thought the city was really clean. It was just nice. People looked like fashionable. I don't know. It was nice. I loved the buildings. It was cool. I would definitely go back. Like, it was very nice. The weather was very nice. These are just random photos that I've taken. I liked this area, like the glams, oh, I forget what it's called. Like the little island in the middle. Like the touristy area. I liked it there. At this point, when I was taking these photos, what have I had done GeoGuessr related? I did not go to any of the meetup. No, I did go to the meetup. I did not go to any of the watch parties. I was not in town for the watch parties, so I can't document on that. I don't know what happened there. I have no idea. But the first night I met a bunch of people at karaoke. Like Hyper was there, Toro was there, Petery, Matty Ice, Blue Milk, so many people. There was a lot of people there. It was a lot of fun. This was the next night. This was at the GeoGuessr meetup. This was very nice. I really liked the venue. It was outdoors and the weather was nice and there was all the beer you can drink. It was great. And this is like the little sign. This is our beers. I honestly didn't get on the beers that much. Like, I was just not feeling well. I had been on too many planes. It was just a bit much. And then me and Sean made these these badges. I think we were not supposed to get these. I think these were originally for the employees. I have it here. I just dropped it. I think they were originally for the employees, and we found 2 of these. Like there was only 2 left, and we took them and wrote our names. And our role is Beast, obviously. And then it took us a while to find this lanyard. I really wanted it. I wanted this. This is what I wanted, and I got it, and I'm happy. I'm happy I got it. And then this little guy is so cute. I have a picture with the girl who made it. She was very nice, very cute, and I love this little thing. It's so cute. I have him here. He lives in Japan now. Yeah, I don't know. Next time, that's a very good idea. She made a lot of these for different people and handed them out. That would be fun next year to do like some kind of exchange or something with something. I can't make anything like this, but I don't know. I can do something. We got here at like 5:30 about. What else happened here? Because that's not all we did. There were so many people here. It was a mix of there was other people just like on like not involved in GeoGuessr also there. It was just a big mix of people. But there was this one GeoGuessr area and they had computers set up. They had 4 computers and they had like a little stage with like some, I don't know, like recaps of the World Cup games going on. And the computers were really fun. There was always people playing. Like, there was never not someone playing. And there was always a group of people, like, watching what was going on. And the whole time I was like, I want to play. Like, I want to play. But I was too nervous to go over there. But I wanted to play Skewed. I wanted to play Skewed against somebody. and I saw that Armani was playing. I was like, yo, Armani, like, you want to chuck on some skewed? So I played like 2 rounds of skewed. I did get the road. I did get the road one time. I got the road in where was it? In Kyrgyzstan. That was kind of nice. There was a big audience behind me. I was throwing, and then I got that road, and then I felt pretty good. And then this is me after I was dead. Like, I was really dead. I was also like, I don't know. I need to mentally prepare myself going into like group settings a lot. I might seem like introverted on the internet, but I am not in person. I seem extroverted on the internet, but I am introverted in person. I don't know why I decided to throw up this photo, but this is a good example of just how tired I was after talking to so many people, and I'm very thankful that so many people came up and talked to me, because I could have not done that on my own. I really couldn't have done that on my own. Yeah, I'm far too nervous to like approach somebody. Yeah, so thank you everyone who approached me, and like there's so many people that I didn't meet because like I could have approached them, but I was just so nervous. So if you were one of those people, I'm sorry. I did want to meet you. I wasn't trying to avoid you or something. I couldn't do it. I wish I could, but yeah, I really met, like, everyone I met was so cool. Except one person. I'll get into that later, but there was actually one person who was not cool. It could have been a misunderstanding, but they weren't cool. They weren't. I'll get into it later, but they weren't. Anyways, this is the lunch. I just look at this image. Like, I love food, and like it was so good. All of this food was so good. I found this Italian buffet me and Sean went to before the final. Oh my god. It was so good. And it was right on the water. Yeah, it was right on the water, and the city hall was like a 5-minute walk from here. This is my plate and my Pepsi Max. This was great. This was probably the best eating experience that I had in Sweden. I did eat some Swedish food. I don't have any pictures of it. It was good, but this was definitely the highlight. Okay, this is me at the event. Here's my little nerd ass with this. This was the entrance. There's a long line to get in. It was like under construction or something, but it was still cool. And this is the inside. The inside was really nice. I thought it, like, the venue was, it was cool. The one thing I didn't like is that there was no, like, the seats were not raised at all. It was just flat seating. So if you're shorter, like, you would probably have a hard time seeing. I was back here, probably like, I don't know, what is this, like 10 rows back or something. My seat was not the best. It really wasn't. I made some good signs that you'll see, and the camera, it never really hit my signs. Like those shots from like over the crowd, like I was really never in them. Whatever. I found a way to be in it later. But yeah, we were here from like 12, no, not 12, like 2 p.m. to like, we were there for like 12 hours. We were really there for so freaking long. And like, all they had was pizza to eat, and the pizza we got, like it was burnt. It was burnt. I saw everyone else's pizza looked good. Well, ours was burnt. And I had like one slice, and I also didn't drink any beer. I don't know. I was still not feeling great. These are my, let me move my camera. These are my these are my signs that I made. I brought the skewed one home. On the back it says 5K there. You can see here. This is the first one I made. I made this beast sign. I thought this wasn't so great. I need to show my love for skewed. So I made this one and I chucked it in. I should have it. Yes. That's me back there. That is me on the stream. I held it there for like probably a total of like 30 seconds. But after this was done, like probably like 5 or 6 people found me after this and they're like, yo, skewed is the best map. I was like, yo, I found my people. That was cool. This is at the event. This was the cute girl who made the cute octopus. Thank you. This is me and Jimbo. Had to chalk that one in there. I really didn't take many photos with anyone. These are the majority of the photos that I have. Here's me, Hyper, and Sean. I like this photo. This is cute. I really like all these photos. At this point, it was probably 2 in the morning. I was so tired. There was some very loud music going on upstairs. It was... Oh, do I have a photo? Oh yeah. In this room, there was like this random band that came. Couldn't tell you who they were, but the music was just so loud. Like, I don't think anyone really needed this loud music. I think like the dancing and stuff died out after like 30 minutes and then there was just like extremely loud music still playing. That was like the one part about the event where I was like, I don't know about this. It was just too much. But this, like, this art, this looks really nice with Blinky there. Beast Blinky there with the trophy. I love this. That was nice. Yeah, so at this point, I wanted to leave. I was so tired. I was on my way out here. Before this, I was having a great conversation with Havard and Mackham. They were both very sweet. I really liked talking to them. I wish I had more time to hang out with them. They were very sweet. And then after this, right before this, I was looking for Sean to leave. I was looking for Sean and Hyper to leave. And I run into somebody. I look, like, they're right in front of my face. And I look up, and I'm like, being nice, obviously. I'm meeting this person for the first time. I know them online. And I'm like, oh, hi. Doesn't say hi back. Looks at me, kind of like up and down. Looks away, like doesn't make eye contact with me. Looks away like these and just starts laughing. Like not in a friendly way or like a trolly way. It just starts like with this smirk and like this laugh. And I looked at him dead in the eyes and I'm like, what are you laughing at? Like I was so confused. And then he turns his head back and he's like, don't worry about it. And then he turns his back right on me. I was like, excuse me? Like, what the fuck? What was that? And like other people around us saw it too and everyone was like, what was that? I don't get it. If you're watching this, maybe unlikely that you are, but you know who you are. If that was a misunderstanding, you can, I don't know, let me know. I'm not talking about this because I was hurt. I'm talking about this because I think you're kind of a dickhead for that. And yeah, and for entertainment purposes. But yeah, that was weird. So, what happened after this? We left. We left and kind of uneventful after that. It was just cold at night. All I had was this jumper thing. We left, we had some beers and basically went back to the hotel and I didn't go to sleep until like 4 a.m. After we went to the Vasa Museum, at this point I had not hung out with my parents at all. So we went to the museum together. I'm not a museum fan. I'm really not. Like, I don't sit there and I don't read things. Like, maybe I'll read a little bit. Like, but I'm not really invested. Like like all like the things that they like recreate and like some kind of like video. Like it's so boring to me, I'm gonna be honest. It's very boring. But this museum was different because this boat was so well preserved. It was so cool. I was actually like interested in this. I really liked it. Definitely my favorite museum like I've ever been to. Oh, these are some candies that I brought back, mostly for my work at Japan. I mean, in Japan. I brought back these items here and these cookies. In Japan, like if you go somewhere, it's kind of I mean, it's definitely expected that you bring something back like to the office or like to your work. So I brought them this stuff. It was so good. I have tried Smash before, but this was like the Smash chocolate bar. Oh my god, it was so good. And then these cookies were like raspberry flavored. So good. This was like kind of like Kit Kat. This one, and it was like a toffee kind of thing. And then I got this bag of candy. This bag of candy was so good. These squares here, unbelievably good. It was like a caramel flavor, like a chewy caramel. This was like some kind of licorice thing. I don't know. All these gummies was so good. They don't have this kind of thing in Japan, and I love like this like pick and mix kind of thing. It was great. And this probably cost, it was like, how much was this? This was probably like €2 or less. I don't know. It was a pretty good deal. I just went to the grocery store. I love how they have it at the grocery store, just like this little candy thing. If they had that in Japan, like I could not control myself, I think. I would just go crazy. I don't that's all my videos that I have. Oh, this is about, okay, I yapped for a bit. I did yap for a bit. But yeah, everyone I met, it was nice meeting all you guys, except obviously that one person. And shout out to my community, my Twitch community, because I honestly would have not been able to make this trip if it wasn't for my community. So thank you. I definitely wouldn't have been able to go. So thank you very much. I will probably go back next year. I mean, I will 100% go back next year. I only stayed here for a total of like 4 days. I don't want to stay more in Sweden. I want to go somewhere else. I want to go to like Poland after or something. I don't know. Poland sounds cool to me. But yeah, we'll see. So if you're going next year, I'll see you next year. Hope you enjoyed this recap. Yeah. Thanks for watching. And I will have a new I will post another Road to 1300 soon. Yeet. Bye.